and my relatives there, you know, every time you go out, they have this big thing of meat, and I decided to become vegetarian for a while, and it was just, I was offending so many people left and right, and they didn't understand. I'd be like, I can't eat this cow right now, and they would bring out a chicken, and I was like, you're not getting the concept. So I couldn't be vegetarian, like I just had to eat meat there.
Oh my god.
So then I did it more when I was like here, but
yeah, I could. I don't know what's gonna happen when I go there. I'm going to Pakistan for the first time in my life.
oh, I didn't know that. I thought you had been there before.
When are you going?
Next month. I'm getting married.
Nice.
And me and him decided they were gonna go there.
Wait, are you going to Lahore? Or
No, I'm going to Karachi.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
the bottom.
Bottom? What do you mean by the bottom?
Like the bottom of Pakistan.
South?
South, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if you meant it like another way.
That too.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I just know, what is it? Lahore, Islamabad, and Karachi. Those are the three main cities, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have like one friend from Lahore and one friend from Islamabad. The one from Islamabad is like really kind of elitist. She's like, Islamabad is the best.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah, it is kind of the
Is it the capital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. Neha doing henna on Evan. I said your name right.
Yeah.
Neha.
Yeah.
Neha. Where are you? What nationality are you?
I'm Pakistani, but I'm American.
Okay. You were born here?
Yeah, I was born in Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing the henna?
Like 3 years.
Yeah. What got you into it?
Art.
Yeah.
Money.
Yes. She was telling me she's making a lot of money last night.
Where do you do it usually?
I do stuff like this, just random. But I don't know. It's not even. Yeah,
Do you charge by the piece or the hour?
some both. Like
Yeah.
depends on how many people there are. But like yesterday was like a festival for Hindus, so I did that.
Nice. Where was that?
That was in the Woodlands at some Hindu temple.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
On Woodlands Parkway? I didn't know they did stuff there. It always looks so empty.
Yeah, it usually is empty. No one's religious in the Woodlands.
No one's religious.
I mean,
like
no
cultural?
Hindus are religious at all.
Huh.
I just built it.
Spiritual?
Yeah.
Is it a big one? Is that why it's so
Yeah, it's big.
noticeable? I haven't
But
seen
it's
it.
usually always empty. I mean, they like don't do anything there.
If you couldn't tell, we're at Ruggles Green. It is day 10, the last and final day of eating like a motherfucking carb type, yo. And I hated every minute of it. I was tired all the time, and I really wanted a bunch of fat. I haven't eaten red meat in 10 days. I couldn't get liver when I went to feast. But that's what it's all about. It's about figuring out how I do not want to eat like a carb type. And it just doesn't work for me anyway. Oh yeah, by the way, I feel really good. I got hand henna. I need to wash it off. It doesn't look that cool right now. I haven't washed it off since I got it, like 10 hours ago. But I felt fantastic when I woke up this morning, and I'm pretty sure it's because I did eat a lot of fat last night. Even though I didn't get a lot of sleep, I went to bed at like midnight and woke up at like 7. And I felt really good. I got up really easily, and the past 10 days I really haven't been getting up that easy because I've been eating a lot of sugar, I think, from all the fruit I've been eating and not any freaking fat. But yeah, I just bought this awesome shirt. I know you like it. It's legit. And we're gonna eat a crab cake appetizer. I'm still not eating any red meat. I'm gonna try to eat high carb for the last day today. What else do we get? We got free-range chicken.
Mahi mahi.
And mahi mahi. And it's gonna be good. This restaurant is certified green, yo. Whatever that means. It means it's certified.
Incorporate local, organic, and farmers market items.
That's right, they do.
Should I zoom in on that? I don't know. You can do what you want with it.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know what else to say right now except that I'm really hungry. It's like, I don't know, 6 o'clock, 6:30, and I haven't eaten at all today. So I ate my last meal yesterday at like, I think we got done with feast at like maybe 8 o'clock at the latest. So it's almost been 24 hours. And anyway, you guys asked me about intermittent fasting, and I think it's awesome. I think it's really rad, and it's cool to do when you work all day, but what I want to try to do with it is be eating my meals in the morning rather than in the evening, but I feel like that would be harder, to start my day with food and then go the rest of my day without food. But maybe it's something that I'll give it a try. What else did you guys ask about that I can tell you about? Oh yeah, metabolic typing is not a blood test. That would be eating right for your blood type. Metabolic typing, you take a questionnaire, and basically the questionnaire asks you how you feel when you eat certain foods and what kind of foods do you crave and blah blah blah. It's just a questionnaire, and when you get through answering it, you figure out, it'll tell you whether or not you're a carb type, a protein type, or a mixed type. So I'll probably post that up for you guys, or like maybe post a link or something to where you can download that questionnaire. What else? I don't know, that's all I got right now. Push that button. Crab cake, appetizer, and where are my manners? This is Megan.
Oh,
She's my friend, you dingus. And crab cake appetizers, yo. Free range chicken, yo, with some fucking beans and shit. And radishes. Spinach on top. It's like bone in. Totally free range. That's mahi mahi with some awesome stuff and caper berries. Some red kale sauteed up under there. Those are totally green tomatoes. Asparagus. Hemp seeds on your lemon. That's how they do it because they love hemp. Brownies here. And we're gonna eat some delicious green food, yo! Oh! End of day 10. Check recommended foods for a carbohydrate type. I ate a lot of fruit in the last 10 days. No red meat, mostly chicken as far as protein goes, a little bit of yogurt, a little bit of fish, a little bit of ham. You know, eating fruit is cool and everything, but I'd rather eat fat. And for all those people out there who want to think that cholesterol and fat and protein, whatever else you want to say, is going to catch up with you when you get older, or is going to affect me as far as cardio goes, I don't know. Why don't you try it? Don't start talking about it until you've been about it, you know? Why do you say that? What makes you say that? Does Big Brother, who makes up the SAD diet, the Standard American Diet, who recommends a bunch of whole grains that 60% of the population are intolerant to, or 60% of white-skinned people and 40% of dark-skinned people are intolerant to grains that they recommend, or all the pasteurized milk that they want you to drink, from animals that were fed plastic and wood and other dead animals, and cement dust, and given growth hormones, and milked by machines until their bladders get pussy, bloody blisters all over them, and then it gets in your milk, and then they kill the disgusting milk with pasteurization, and then they homogenize it, which means they squeeze it through a tiny little screen so that you might be able to digest it with your crappy digestive tract that's destroyed from eating grains that you're intolerant to. Anyway, I'm not talking about you, because you don't drink pasteurized milk and you don't eat grains if you're gluten intolerant, right? And if you are or aren't, and you're only eating high quality grains, right? And drinking raw goat dairy optimally. Whatever. Metabolic typing can be, I've already talked about this once in the video, but I'll say it again. Metabolic typing, which makes sense to me, can be determined by taking a questionnaire. It's a short little questionnaire. Basically asks you how you feel and react and sleep and basically just how you respond to certain foods. And after you take that questionnaire, you'll figure out whether or not you're a protein type, a carb type, or a mixed type. And then the CHEK Institute. So far, I've been to the exercise coach and the holistic lifestyle coach, and they give you 2 recommended foods lists, one for a carbohydrate type and one for a protein type. And then obviously, if you're a mixed type, you can kind of mix and match and be intuitive about that and kind of mix them up or whatever. What else? What else can I say? Got a little henna today. Ate some dinner with a friend at Rogel's Green, super good, mahi and free range chicken. I like intermittent fasting. I think it's good. I think you need to try it. We'll see. I'm gonna do it another 10 days for sure. It's pretty difficult, you know. But I think it's going to be easier whenever I get on the high-fat diet, because fats tend to stay with you a little longer. Proteins tend to stay with you a little longer. They take longer to digest, and they satiate you a little bit more. And I feel like fats and proteins, it makes more sense to eat those in the evening. If you're doing intermittent fasting and you're eating your meals in the evening, I think it makes more sense to eat a higher fat diet. That's just how my brain sees it. Nut formulas. Blend yourself some raw organic nuts with raw organic honey, raw organic eggs, and raw organic butter, and then eat it. It's good for you, and supposedly that formula negates the effects of phytates or phytic acids, which are in nuts. Phytates are in nuts, and they block nutrient uptake, from what I understand. So the nut formulas I tried, I did a macadamia, a walnut, and a pecan, and they were very delicious. Obviously, when you're blending eggs, honey, and butter with anything, it's probably going to be good if you like those 3 ingredients. And so yeah, the honey, nut, egg, butter, nut butter was super good, and it treated me right. And I did that during paleo, but I was recommended that reading a raw primal forum. The links of my videos and the titles of my videos are just things that happen. You know, they're not predetermined. The links to the videos are either long because I film a lot in one day and I talk a lot, or they're short because I don't. And the titles just come right off the top of my head as soon as I get done editing the video. So I'm not putting a lot of thought into this. I'm just kind of journaling this journey, and yeah, that's how it's going. I'm tired. It's late. It's well, I passed 10:30. I got the sweet shirt at Buffalo Exchange for $13. It's a Patagonia shirt. It's organic cotton. The dude that worked there was like, I see you're buying that Patagonia shirt. It's legit. So I guess this is legit. But I'm gonna go ahead and take it off so you can see how I fare on this 10th day of carb type. I feel pretty big. The only thing I ate today real late was, well, I kind of, you know, did my thing at work. I had a lot of beverages at work like I usually do. I had a double shot of espresso instead of a single shot today. I had 2 kombuchas. I had the chaga tea, tiger tea with reishi and chaga mushroom. I sampled some truffles today. I sampled some nut bread and blue cheese, you know, just like samples that are out around my work. But as far as the intermittent fasting goes, I feel like I'm pretty lean all over. Workout is going good for me. I didn't perform very well on Thursday during my workout, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I don't work at Hubble tomorrow, I just work at the gym. So I'm gonna fast. I ate at Ruggles Green today at like 6 o'clock, and then I ate a big freaking bar of dark chocolate with macadamia nuts in it, some fair trade chocolate that I got at a place in Houston called the Chocolate Bar, where they make their own chocolates. And so a chocolate macadamia nut bar, which is totally not carb type, it's totally fat type, but I didn't care. And I ate like that whole thing at like 8:30, which was only like maybe an hour or two after my first meal, which was a pretty big meal. So yeah, I'm just kind of, you know, doing my thing, trying to be strict but loose at the same time. You know, this experiment is just all what it is. It's an experiment, and it's just kind of to see which style works the best for my lifestyle. And you know, my lifestyle is not anything super steady, so I don't see how my eating could be super steady. So, you know, I have 20 more days of this experiment. Today is day 40 of the 60-day food experiment, and I feel fantastic. Not the best, not the worst, but I'm kind of getting to another period where I would like to lose some weight. You'll notice that my attitude changes with the type of food I eat. I feel like when I don't eat a lot of animal, I kind of would like to be skinnier and smaller in stature, a little lighter on my feet, and just a little smaller. And then when I do eat animals, I want to get big and strong, and I don't really care how big it is, or you know, muscular or whatever. So we'll see how my attitude changes this week as I start eating more organs and meats and fats, and less plants. But basically, workout program I'm doing is basically to increase the strength and endurance in my dumbbell clean and press. And so I think it's been 2 weeks. There's 2 different workouts. One's for getting stronger at it, and one's for getting more endurant at it. They're kind of similar. Obviously, one's more heavy and slow paced. The other one's more lighter and circuits. But I might take you guys through those and show you what workout 1 and workout 2 is. They're not all that exciting. They're kind of boring as far as my workouts have been. But I think that's kind of what I need. Is just like a little bit of slow paced strength stuff. I don't know what I want to do. It's always changing. I'm not like a super elite lifter or anything like that. I think if you're super elite and you've been lifting, I mean, I've been lifting weights really consistency for about 7 years, since December of 05, and it's November of 2012. But I still wouldn't call myself super elite. I've never really had any one-on-one training, or you know, everything I've done I've pretty much done by myself. I've never even had like a solid workout partner for more than a week, you know, like one workout randomly here and there. So basically everything I've done and achieved is like a workout that I've done by myself, and I don't think I'm anywhere near my strength potential or development potential. I think if I really had a nice workout partner and some really good training, I could probably be just extremely strong and totally super buff. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I get a lot of compliments on my stature, and I'm confident in my abilities the way that I am, and I know that if I know I can push myself way harder. I go easy on myself, like really easy on myself. Like I don't work out that much at all. I don't work out that heavy. I don't work out that hard. I never work out for more than about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I never really get myself huffing and puffing that hard, you know. So I might start running. I don't really like the idea of jogging because it just doesn't really make sense to me. So I might start doing some sprints, and I walk pretty regularly, take walks, walk with the dog, walk with myself. I film some walks through this journey, this 60-day journey, and I take bike rides pretty regularly. I'll ride up to the park and lay in the sun, and you know, like slow-paced walking or bike riding makes sense to me, and full-out bicycle sprints or running sprints or swim sprints make sense to me. But like a medium-paced jog or you know, something like that doesn't make sense to me for some reason. Like I think you would either in nature, the way it would be is either you would walk and get where you're going when you get there, or you would sprint as fast as you can to get the hell away from whoever it is or whatever it is that you're trying to get to, or run somewhere really fast because you need to get there urgently for whatever reason. So I might start doing some sprints. I may change up my workout plan as far as the dumbbell clean and press here in the next couple weeks. So like I was saying, I don't consider myself an elite lifter. So basically, well, I kind of do switch up my program a lot because I get bored. And elite lifters, I think, should change up their program at the very least every 2 weeks, average of 3 weeks to 4 weeks. And the non-elite lifter, at least they need to change their program every 4 to 4 weeks, optimal every 5 or 6 weeks, or you know, optimal 6 weeks. You know, as long they could do the same program for as long as 12 weeks if they wanted to, 8 weeks, whatever. So when you're a beginner, you need to get some basic stuff down and stick with it. When you're elite, you need to start challenging yourself, especially your nervous system, with the balance stuff. If you want to be an athlete, I think you need to play tons of different sports, and you need to do a lot of balance training because you need to teach yourself how to react and adjust. A lot of transverse movements, transverse plane movements, a lot of frontal plane movements. You know, typical bodybuilder, weightlifter, gym rat is almost sagittal plane movement, and the frontal and transverse planes are where you'll see a lot of people get injured as far as playing sports. So I don't know. CrossFit is a sport to me, and I've never done it, so I don't really. I can't really say anything good or bad about it. I've seen really good results from CrossFit, and I've had to rehabilitate a lot of injured backs, hips, knees, ankles, shoulders. So I've seen the good and bad of CrossFit. So maybe I'll try a CrossFit workout here. But when I get done with this experiment in the next 20 days, I'm gonna continue to do these videos at least weekly. At the very least, I'll put out a video every week. But I'll probably end up doing them daily, and I'll probably do something, but I don't know. And I'm pretty tired of talking, so I'm going to end this video and end this 10th day of the carbohydrate type eating style recommended by the CHEK Institute, and I'm really excited to get a good day of fasting in tomorrow, plenty of water, and start on the protein type recommended foods, which I'm super familiar with because it's basically how I've been eating since November. So for the past year, minus the last 40 days, tomorrow I'm going to start eating like I have been eating, and I do eat regularly. So it's going to be really easy for me gonna be really comfortable. It was pretty close to the paleo style that I did. So yeah. Peace, love, and happiness, yo.